A lack of hesitation is really important. So today was one of my first ever days clay pigeon shooting, and turns out a bit of a natural, as you'd expect. Now I'm playing, but it made me really think about there's a stance when you're shooting, and it felt very similar to like snowboarding, um, skateboarding as a prime example, but a load of other sports. And the guy teaching us was saying like, "Are you athletic? Like, do you play many sports?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And I think the key thing is to not be hesitant with a gun, because guns clearly wield a lot of power and they're dangerous, right? So the real issue comes if you are negligent or hesitating, right? If you have a fear of the thing you are doing, it will show and you will not act properly. And that will lead to mistakes. So like the classic example when you are like surfing, snowboarding, skateboarding, is you're going down this hill really fast, or you're going down a slope, and you kind of want to be on your back foot. And like on a wakeboard, you're scared that your front might like push down into the water. And with a gun, they're heavy, so you want to rest back on your hip. But then you lose the control that you have of your lower body. So when you lean forwards, you're now in control. And it's the same with the snowboard. If you put your weight on your front foot, control is much easier to come by. And your movements are much more intentional. And with a gun, it's the same thing. But it just got me thinking, like, all aspects of life, understanding how something works, understanding the risks that you're taking, and the power of the things you are wielding and trying to do is super important. But acting without hesitation, without fear, despite of those risks, will ensure that you are in control. Same thing comes with business. Like, if this is your first call, that's okay, but don't stress about it, right? But go in as if it's your 100th call. Go in with the knowledge of what a good call should look like. Go in with a plan in mind, laid out, clear as day, and go in with a leading foot, and you take charge and you follow the plan that you've set out. And so I don't think that's arrogance. I also don't think it's confidence, but because confidence, I believe, is proof you've done something so many times you can do it again, and arrogance, I think, is unworthy confidence. And this, I think, is just assuredness, having preparation for something you haven't done before, but you understand what the situation is, and you've got a plan of action you're going to execute as planned anyway. So whatever it is you're doing, do a little bit of research, and then when you hit hard, and hit once. That's it. Have a good one. Peace.